Hey, how y'all doing? Hello. Hey, hello. I just want y'all to see my shades. You know, I like to show y'all my shades. Y'all have never seen these before, so I said let me just put them on because this is where I'm wearing these today outside. But I was like, let me put them on so they can see. Y'all need to go buy my shades. I got like 3 different kinds of shades on my Glory website. They was $22. I got them on sale for 15 bucks. 15 bucks. They got bling bling on them and everything. So y'all need to go and get them. For real. All right. I'm about to have another sale. Because guys, listen. Once I sell all my products, right? A lot of them I'm not making anymore until I move back home. But I'm going to keep making the fragrance oils for men and women. I'm going to keep on making the barber oil and the beard cream and all the fragrance oils for men and women and a few lotions. You know, and I'm definitely going to be making the soaps. But a lot of the other products I'm going to discontinue until I go back home in 2022. Because it's too much to... I can't... My living room has turned into a storage area. And then my guest room, well, part of my living room is a storage area by my dining room table, but my guest room, when my daughter came, she couldn't even sleep in the guest room. She had to sleep somewhere else because you can't even walk around in there because I got all these products, right? So I'm going to be having a massive sale, right? I mean, the business is doing quite well, and I praise God for that. But I was like, Daddy, I made too much stuff. I didn't realize it, right? And y'all buying stuff like y'all done wiped out soaps and other things, and I've replaced them. You know, I'm gonna keep making an anointing oil as well. I gotta replace that because those are almost gone. So, you know. But I gotta get some space. So either tonight or tomorrow I'm going to be marking down some other products that I haven't marked down yet. And then some of the products I've already marked down. Like I got these soaps right here on sale. Hold up. I'll show it to you. They pretty. Very, very pretty. These are on sale for $3.50. I put them on sale yesterday. $3.50. $3.50. $3.50. They're anointed with oil. You know, the anointing oil. So I'm going to be lowering prices. Even stuff I've already put on sale, I'm going to lower them more. You know, so you guys can afford to buy them. But in 2022, when I go home and I set up shop, prices is going to be back to what they was before. Because the prices that I'm selling my stuff now is y'all getting some good quality stuff for rock bottom prices. So y'all better buy it up now, because when 2022 come home in the summer of 2022, I'm going to start back making stuff. It's going to go back to normal prices. So, you know, if I don't mark them down tonight, I will definitely be doing them tomorrow. So if you go to my website tonight and you still see the same prices, that's because I ain't doing them yet. But I'm going to be knocking like some of my oils down to like 10 or 12. Some of my lotions down to 12 or 13. The spray y'all like, I'm going to be knocking that down to I think that's 14 or 15 now, so I might keep it that way. Yes, I'm just gonna be knocking a few things down, and the soaps I've already knocked down, and I got brand new soaps on there. I got coconut and honeysuckle soap. I just put it up there yesterday. It's yellow and it looks like little beehive things at the top. It's very, very pretty. I think my rainbow soap and my Golden Gate soap, that's on sale, so go there. Oh my goodness, I love that turmeric soap so much. It's my favorite soap out of all the soaps, and I love them all, but this one is my favorite. Yeah, my daughter loves it. So let me tell you something. She left her soap somewhere in her travelings. She called me. She was like, Mommy, you have to send me another turmeric. I was like, all right, I'll see you too. Right? And then maybe like 8 other ladies have bought it so far, and then Pat has it and me. Oh, and if you use it with my face wash for men and women, because that has very good ingredients in it for your face. And it has lemon in it. And lemon is very good for your face. It brightens up dark spots on your face, dark eyes, you know, and it works well. The men and women face wash and the turmeric soap works well with the eye care stuff that I sell, and the face cream and the turmeric mask. But what you do is you wet the turmeric soap first in your hands, and then you spray a little of the face wash. Oh my goodness, y'all see my face? That's why I'm like always in your face. so you can see, you know, that my products work really good. And my lip scrub, I got some more lip scrub. I got coconut, and I got like, I think 8 or 9 of the blueberry, because y'all starting to like it now. And the lip oil, so you get the lip scrub, the lip oil, and the lip brush. And some of y'all like my amber rose. I see you like my amber rose. You need to get my amber rose, my glory amber rose, or fragrance for women. And I'm about to make some more fragrances, guys, in a couple of weeks. I don't know, I just love making fragrances, but I got plenty. So when the last couple of bottles of the Ruach sell out, I got a whole half a thing to fill up some more tubes. I got to get some more tubes. So I'm going to be selling stuff real cheap, because I need room in my living room and I need room in my guest room. So when my kids come, they can stay in there, right? So y'all need to be buying 2 and 3 things at a time. Like, I got some orders going out today. Some of them orders I had to put in boxes because y'all was cleaning out. I was like, keep it coming. Let them big orders keep coming. Come on, let them come. Take advantage of it. Because when 2022 summer comes, prices is going back up to what they was when I first. Y'all remember my prices when I first came out? And people was buying a lot of my stuff at those prices because they know that stuff is worth it. So you better get this stuff now, because when 22 comes, it's going to be going back to the same prices. I'm telling you. I was like, Daddy, I gotta have some space in my living room, and I gotta have. I was like, I'm gonna have a sale. I was going to end the sale at the end of this month. I was like, you know what, Daddy, I'm just gonna keep having this sale until they wipe me out, and I'll just keep doing like the oils and little things like that. Like, really, because this is too much. I need a doggone warehouse. That's what I'm hoping when next summer come. I have me some type of little, I don't know, warehouse or some little store or something where I can keep it at, you know. Hey, Juice, what's up? Tell Kwani hello. Oh, and the lotion bar. Oh, yeah, I'm getting low on them. I think I got like 5 of them left, Juice. I'm going to make some more of them, but I'll maybe in the next 2 weeks, because I got like 5 of them left, because some ladies bought them up when I wrapped them up today. I can't forget that my husband loves so much. Both do. He takes. Oh, what? Hello, Lucrece. I placed the order. Yeah, those orders, I haven't even gotten to those yet. I just got to the orders from last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They going out today. Y'all should have got a tracking number showing y'all that it's going to be going out. It says Tuesday, but it's going to go out today. So the orders that I recently got from this Thursday to Sunday, those will be going out either Thursday or Friday. Like, I'm going to print them out probably Wednesday, so you'll get a tracking number. And I got to tell y'all something. Listen, me and Pat found this nice post office to go to, right? You know they stealing people product. The lady, I think it's Missy Bona. Now, y'all know how I wrap my products. All of y'all who have ever bought my products, you know I wrap my products up so, like a fortress, right? And I wrap them up so nice, right? She sent me the envelope, Why was it ripped open at the bottom of the envelope? It had a tag on it that said damaged goods empty. I said, the devil's a liar. It's no way that my products can be damaged the way I wrap them things up. I wrap them up like a fortress, and then I put them inside a pretty bag and tie them up. I said, somebody stole her things. So I asked Daddy, and he said, yeah. So what I need y'all to do when y'all start ordering, it's this thing I have on there. It's called Tip. If you want to tip me, what you could do is you could pay $2.97 to have to sign for it, or $2.97 for insurance purposes. I would recommend you do both of them or sign for it, because if they lose your package or it becomes damaged, you could put a claim in with the post office as long as you got tracking number. It's going to take you 30, 60 days to get your money back. So I would recommend that you do sign the receipt, and that's $3. But if you want to put extra insurance on it, which is $100, it's $2.97, and it has tip where you could tip, right? So you would click the tip thing and just put the $3 or $6 in there, and that way I know you want to sign for it. Because a lady, she had a big order, and she had I had got a discount on her postage because of how I sent it. So I got like a $4 discount, and I was like, let me pay for her to sign for it, which was $2.97. Now that came out of my own pocket because that $4 discount was for me. But her package was so big, I didn't want nobody to steal it from her, because I don't know, where she lived. So I had her to sign for it. But I'm not eating that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not taking it out of my discount, because Shopify give you discount. So you guys could click the tip thing and put the it's $3 to $5. It's depending on what you order. So if you order something that's over $150, you need to be leaving $5 for insurance. If you order something that's under $100, you need to be leaving $3 for insurance. So you can put it in the tip thing, and then or to sign for it. Because I said the other post office, they were stealing my stuff. So see, this post office, some of the ladies in there have gotten some stuff from me, so they know what I sell. So me and Pat found another post office we gonna try today, and I ain't gonna tell them what I sell. I'm not going to be trying to make no money off of the post office ladies anymore. Because every time I do it, y'all remember the last time like 3 people packages got stolen, I had to eat that. I'm not eating that this time. That's in my thing on my site. If your package gets stolen, I'm sorry. Like one lady, sweet little lady, she gave me her address. I went to the post office twice. They rejected it. So I went to UPS, and UPS told me the address don't exist. So then he found the address, right? So I paid $13 to send it to her. She still didn't get it because the address was off by 1 number. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, the post office rejected the address she sent me. Now, I went to UPS, and he said, this address don't exist. He said, here it is. It's the 3 instead of the 8. And I was like, oh, well, that's the problem. So I spent $13 to send it to her. She ain't get it. So she have to put a claim in. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Can I call you back? I'm on YouTube. Are you okay? Where you at? Oh, you talked to your job? All right, so I'm going to call you back like around 1:30. Is that good? All right, love you. Bye. Yeah, so she have to put it in a claim with the post office, with UPS, and she'll get her money back. But I felt bad, but I tried to mail her stuff, and they kept telling me it was the wrong address. And then UPS guy was like, no, it's a 3 instead of an 8. I was like, all right, $13 down the tube, because she didn't get it. Who else is on here? Let me see. Hey, Heaven. Thank you, Yama, for your donation. Thank you. I think, is that you, Pamela, be sending me donations in the mail? If it's you, bless you. Hi, Darrell. Hi, Nadine. What's up, Empress? Hi, Ruby. Oh, there you go, Betty, with those emojis. Hello, my little sweet, pretty Serena. How are you doing, sweetie? I got your email. I just haven't had time to look at the Instagram yet. Blessings to you, that hat. Thank you. I tried to match it with my dress. Guys, check this out. Because I got my hair cut like a boy cut so it could grow, all my hats is too big for me. Like I was going to wear this black hat. It's real jazzy, right? It's too big because my hair. It's like a boy cut now. So even my scarves don't want to stay on my head no more. Oh, it's like it's growing. It grew in a couple of days, but it's like all my hats is like too big now. So some of them I can't wear till my hair grows full back. Hey, little sis, my secretary. Hi, Miss Lena. Hi, Latoya. Hello, Karen. I try to say hi to you guys. Thanks, little secretary. Ashanti, how are you? Apostle, do you have anointed? Yeah, I got like, what, 5 to 7 left. I'm gonna be making some more. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this week. Probably next week. There's a few things I'm gonna try and make. I didn't even get to the deodorant yet. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. But I ain't got no room in my house. I'm keeping real with you. I got the little bottles, but I'm gonna make them hopefully soon. Y'all better buy them too. I'm gonna sell them for like $10, but they're a nice size. They like a regular size of deodorant, regular size. And I even got little ones for children. I got like 20 or 25 for children because I'm gonna make some for children, but only like 25. And I got the regular size for the adults. I'm selling for like $10, $11. And the babies, I'm gonna sell them for like 5 or 7. Please hold. I'll send money this week. Look, sweetie, when you work, hold on, I'm gonna school you on something. When you have a business, right? You can't hold nothing unless you put something on layaway. Okay? And if you ain't putting it on layaway, a sister cannot hold it. First come, first serve. I'm sorry. I am a businesswoman when it comes to this company. I cannot be holding stuff on a promise that somebody gonna send me money. First come, first serve. So if I have some left, you'll get it. If not, you'll get it when I do them again sometime. Sorry, y'all. Sometime next week. Okay, who else did I get? I got Daryl, I got Betty, Karen. I got you, Juice. Serena. Yeah, you have the cutest. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Oh, what up, Kwani? I will be placing my order this week. Okay. I will be okay. And Nadine, Apostle, can you please use Zelly? What's that? Zelle? Because I got scammed of $500 from PayPal. Oh, that's because they had it happened to me too. They gave my money back. They had a big hack last August. And all they did was tell everybody to change their password. They didn't tell people to shut your card down, because on PayPal, you can shut your card down temporarily or permanently, right? And so they didn't tell people to deactivate the cards to get new cards, right? So just like about 5-6 weeks ago, I get something in my email talking about I had like $600 in it, and they wiped it out. And it said, here's your receipt for $589 for something. Come to find out, it was a resort in some foreign country. I'm like, what? And then while I'm on the phone with PayPal, and they put in the claim to get my money back, they went around to Sunoco and used $44. So I was like, I'm shutting my card down. So I shut the card down, and they sent me a new card. Right? But I ain't even activated. And I'm not even going to activate my new card unless I need it. Because what you could do with PayPal, you could just transfer your money to your bank account. So I'm not even going to activate my PayPal card unless I really need to use it. Like, when I'm about to travel somewhere, then I'll use it. And I asked the guy, I was like, why didn't you tell people to get new cards? And then I was like, y'all got hacked in August. He said, yeah, they just now getting to you. He said it was 1 million, because I had Pat go and get a new card for her PayPal because it hadn't happened to her yet. But I warned her, and I warned some other people. He said 1 million people got hacked, but they gave me my money back like in 3 days. It wasn't a problem. I knew they were going to give it back because they knew that I don't shop in these places, and I'm not abroad going to some resort, right? So He said it was 1 million people hacked. So any of y'all who got PayPal cards, debit card, credit card, you need to shut it down, deactivate it, and get a new one. Debit or credit. Because some people have PayPal credit card, right? Today you need to go on your PayPal and shut it down and get a new one. You can still use your PayPal without your debit card. Like if you donate, if you want to buy something online, you can still do it with your PayPal account. But all of you who have PayPal, you need to go and get a new PayPal. You need to shut the card down today and get a new one, because you could be one of the millions, because there's billions of people. I mean, millions of people who use the PayPal, but he said it was 1 million, and they just get into the next group of people. So don't be a statistic like me and the other lady. So, sweetie, it's not PayPal, and I never heard of Zelle. It's not PayPal. You just need to get a new PayPal card. That's all. And the guy at PayPal told me they got well, PayPal used to be a fortress, right? And he said now they got new firewalls and all this new technology that's very hard to hack now. So I was like, good, because I've been using PayPal for like 12 years, and that has never happened to me, never. And I was like, I barely use my PayPal debit card anywhere, barely, like unless I'm going to get groceries or something. I don't use it online. I use a credit card online, right? So I was wondering how they got it, and he told me that's how they got it. And he was like, PayPal failed to tell the people to shut their cards down, because that's what they got. See, they can't hack your account. They got the cards. They got the credit card number, your name, expiration date, and all that stuff that they need to use the card. So see, they got away with $600 because the merchant is the one that has to suffer, because PayPal does a reversal and they take the money back. So I prayed, and I was like, Daddy, whoever did this, I ain't gonna tell you what I prayed, because it was vicious. I was like, whoever did this, man, and I know Daddy gonna take care of it. I know it. So all of you who got PayPal cards, debit or credit, today you need to shut them down and order a new one. How do you shut it down? You got to go in money. It's under money, and the instructions is there. You can scroll to the bottom of the PayPal, the front screen. You can scroll to the bottom, and it's down there too about your card. I didn't say anything to anybody, because I just sometimes you just don't say stuff unless it's needed to be said. So Nadine, don't give up on PayPal. Just get your new card. But if you want to use Zelle, you can. But I had never heard of Zelle. I never heard of them. And I know PayPal gonna give you $500 back. No, don't be scared. The hack that they did in August is all the old cards. Now PayPal has this new firewall technology that's very hard to hack. My credit card company got hacked, and my card got hacked. But they gave me back all my money, right? And they gave me a new card, and they said they got this new firewall. It's this new technology that's out. Some new firewalls, they call it, or something. This is what the PayPal guy was telling me, and he sounded like he was a techie guy. And he was like, they're very hard. It's very hard to hack. And PayPal has never been hacked in history, except for that one time. So I wouldn't be scared to use PayPal. Just get another card. That's all. And then another thing, never use a debit card when you want to buy stuff online. You should use a credit card. Never use a debit card. Unless you are the type of person that watch your account like I do, like you have access online and every day you check it, or like on my banks, when a purchase is done, they alert me immediately through the email and through my phone. So if I see that it's something I didn't do, I instantly go and call them. And while I'm calling them, I put the debit card on a temporary hold until they put the claim in, and then they'll shut the card down and send you a new one. So if you're a person that watch your bank account a lot, then you could use your debit cards online. But if you don't watch your bank account a lot and you're not online watching it, I wouldn't recommend using your debit cards online. I would recommend you using your credit cards. You use your debit cards in the store in person. But if you watch your debit card and you don't have a credit card, or if you don't watch your debit card, you need to go and get a login for your bank. And another thing, this is why I feel. I don't have my bank apps on my phone. Because God forbid, like I got 4-digit codes on my phone, right? But you know, they say they could try and hack your phones now. Like they'll send you a UPS or FedEx thing telling you your shipment is coming, and you like, wait a minute, I ain't ordering nothing. You better not click on that, right? And God forbid you lose your phone. And let's say you don't got a smartphone where you could put in your 4-digit code, right? And they could just go on your phone, right? And then, and if let's say you got Bank of America, right, or your credit card is Capital One, right, and you got the apps on there, and that means that your password and ID is, what's my nose is itching? Sorry, y'all, is automatically embedded in there, so they would just click in there. You know, even your PayPal, they could just go in your PayPal because your ID and your password is there, and they can send money through personal email. Now, PayPal will give you back that too, because all they will do is they'll go on your personal emails and see if you ever sent this person money. So I don't keep apps on my phone. I use it on my computer, and I have Norton. And Norton is very good. Norton is one of the best securities out there. I had McGee. I got rid of them. So you should try Norton. Norton's a little pricey, but they worth it. I'm just telling y'all this from experience. You know what I'm saying? I was telling y'all this from experience. Even your credit cards. Get logged in so you can check your credit cards, you know, a couple of times out the week. Because they say that hacking is at its highest than it's ever been before. And that's because of this coronavirus. And people is hungry. So you already got the criminals that was already out there. Now you got new criminals. You know, and I ain't prejudiced or nothing, but when you get phone calls from an Indian, you need to hang up, because that's how I got hacked with my car. They were Indian. They had the elaborate thing, man. And I'm like, I ain't racist or nothing, but them Indians, you got to be careful, because a lot of that stuff comes from India and Africa. That's another thing, Africa. And watch your emails. They're very fishy. They'll send you stuff from Norton. I don't know how they know you got Norton. Or they'll send you stuff from PayPal. Look, just like PayPal. PayPal says, don't ever answer email, because they don't send that kind of stuff. So I got schooled, because it happened to me 3 times. And I got my money back. And I was like, what in the world's going on, Daddy? And he was like, I got your money back then. I said, well, Daddy, you need to let this stuff stop. So then he started teaching me, like, not to use a debit card online, do this, do that. So now I do what he said. So I'm good. So you guys should take this advice and do the same. Oh, I got to give y'all the word. It's 1 o'clock. I'm good. Hey, Doris. I was able to put in a claim for one of my orders, and they gave me my mom back. Yeah, they give you the money back. It's like 30-60 days. They'll give you the money back. Bless you. Hello. Blessings. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I got a boycott, because the onion juice, it had took my hair from here to there, and it was growing back, but it was like real short, and then all of this here and around was like out here, and it would have never grew right. So I had to just shave my whole head like a boy cut, and I've never done that, and I cried. I cried, and my hats is too big for me. So I see little growth coming now, but it's going to be a minute. Yeah, Mari, you got to order get mailed to you today too. Hello. Now I know that's right, Apostle. That comes first. Yeah. Greetings. I know someone were mad when they got to me because I got... Yeah, they can't catch everybody. And you gotta be careful in your emails. Like, somebody sent me something from my business email. They said they was from some magazine, and one of y'all referred me to them, and they wanted to put me in a magazine next month. And I'm like, So I went and I looked at the site, and I was like, they only had like 5 magazines, and there wasn't no black people on them, and it wasn't no Christian magazine, right? And it looked real flaky. So then they send me this link to fill out 5 questionnaire. And when you click on the link, Google tells you it's a suspicious link. Do not proceed. So I emailed them back and I said, you ain't legit. You fraud. So I said, don't you ever email me again. And I blocked them. So I don't know what that link would have did if I would have opened it. Then they gonna tell me, oh, we need 5 pictures. I was like, Dad, Daddy, now they going to my business. Am I gonna have to take my email down off of my business now? Really? See, the phone number, they can't get me on that because I never answer it. And it comes to my text and my email, and I can listen to y'all messages there. And I was like, Daddy, am I going to have to take my email? He says, no, you have to leave it up there because you got to have an email. He said, all businesses go through this. But it's just, he gave me the spirit of discernment because I knew something wasn't right. Because the website looked real flaky. And I was like, who in the world would refer me to a magazine that ain't even a gospel magazine? Because y'all know me. So I was like, wow, they trying to get me through my business. So if I would have clicked on that thing and I wouldn't have listened to Google, man, they probably would have hacked my phone because I was, looking at it on the phone. And, and what if Google didn't tell me that? See, that's why I like the Gmails, and I'm like, wow, here they go again. So they was trying to hack my phone on my computer. And then they wanted me to send them pictures. I said, I'm telling you, they trying, man. And I asked Daddy, I said, Daddy, why is this hacking stuff happening to me? I said, what did I do? I said, did I sin? Did I cheat anybody? He was like, he didn't do anything. He said, what did I tell you about Lucifer? I said, you said he has a will of his own. And he can enact his will at any given time. But you won't let it be successful if it's a righteous one of you. And he said, absolutely. So every time I got hacked 3 times, I got my money back. Right? And then this time I had huge discernment. So they wasn't able to get me. So guys, you got to pray and ask God for discernment. Because there's a lot of hacking going on out here. It's a lot of hacking. I'm telling you. You got to be careful. My ATM machine. I know somebody this happened to. Let's say your bank is Bank of America, or where you got Chase, Wells Fargo, Sunbank, Navy Credit, all that, right? Always go to your bank's ATM to get money. Those ATMs in the stores, well, Kroger's, Publix, the big box stores, you should be okay. But those stores like in the 7-Elevens or the little gas station stores, they can put a strip in there. And every person that put their card in the hole, they pick up the reader off of it. And then they can make a duplicate of your card and wipe your behind out. So always use your banks. Even when you're traveling, take enough money with you or take a credit card with you, right? Or look for your bank. Be very careful. Or go in a big box grocery store. Be very careful with those 7-Elevens, those little gas station things. Because that's where they do it at. They do. Because I know somebody it happened to. I check everything, even when my accounts. Oh, yeah, prepaid. You could buy prepaid. Yep, that's a good idea. Because I got a prepaid. NetSpend is very good. Like, I don't have no direct deposit or nothing on there. Oh yeah, I do. One of my book money go on there. And so that's what I use that for. But if I ever want to shop online, I can easily put money on that NetSpend card over the phone and go right online and use it. And there'll be no repercussions because it's a prepaid card. So I would advise y'all, whoever gonna get a prepaid card, get NetSpend. They the best. You can even get direct deposit on it. Like, they give you a direct deposit 2 to 4 days before it's supposed to come. Because my money from the books come always 2 to 4 days before it's supposed to come. And like, if you get any kind of benefits, Social Security, disability, whatever, you would get your money 2 to 4 days prior. With NetSpend, and they're very reputable. It's MTN Bank or Micah Bank, and they've been around for years. And I've always had a NetSpend prepaid card, so I would recommend NetSpend. Oh, Walmart is good too. But NetSpend is better because NetSpend will give you a platinum, okay? And your fee only be $5 a month instead of $10 a month. Can you please use? I don't know what Zelle is. I ain't messing. No, I'm not going through that. I already got one lady sending me money through something I ain't never heard of before. I gotta go on there now. Every time she send me money, I gotta go and put my bank account on there. I don't like that. That's why I haven't done it yet. She sent the money like 5 days ago. I was like, why I gotta put my bank account? I did it one time already. Why I gotta keep putting my bank account on there? And I don't like that. I don't like anything where I gotta keep putting my bank account to get my money. That's why I ain't even get the money she sent me yet. I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm gonna email her and tell her I don't feel comfortable. Every time she send me money that way, I have to put my bank account to get it. I don't feel comfortable. So I'm gonna ask her, can she just mail it? For real. So I don't even want to mess with no Zelle. I don't even know what Zelle is. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I just told you PayPal got hacked last year for the first time in history. They good now. Just get a new PayPal card. You be okay. Just get a new PayPal card. I got a new PayPal card. If I feel okay and Daddy says okay, go ahead. Get your new PayPal card. It's different story. I couldn't find a phone number for PayPal, and I went to Google to find. Oh, I could give you. You want y'all? Who want phone number to PayPal? I'll get it to you. Hold on. I got them on speed dial. I got PayPal on speed dial. All you had to ask. Hold on. Where's PayPal at? PayPal. Did I pass it? Wait. Okay. Is this PayPal? Yeah, I think this was it. Hold on. Okay. I got two of them. This one is 1-866-886080. Hold on, let me call it to make sure that's the right one.
Thanks for calling the PayPal Business Debit Master.
Oh, that's business. Sorry, y'all. I gotta give you that other one. Hold on. I think it's this one. Let me call this one and see. Okay, this the right one for personal PayPal. Hold on. 1-800-941-5614. 1-800-941-5614. That's for personal PayPal. What? So that's the PayPal number. I use my fingerprint for my account. That's good. Yes, don't put your password save on your computer. Old school is better. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that. Recommend something called Wild Grow. You know, I used to use that back in the day, and it grew my hair back too. Thanks for reminding me about that. You know, I could add that in with my products that I use. I forgot about them. But my products are working. Like, my hair grew. It's just the onion juice took it out. I told y'all that. So it started growing back, but it was much, much shorter than the rest of my hair. It would have never grew even, so I had to cut it off. And it's already growing back. I block everything I can. Yes, guys, he said good. Okay, I gotta read y'all comments later because it's like 1 o'clock already and I'm about to bounce. And I gotta tell y'all what God said. But first I gotta read y'all this, alright? Hold on, I gotta clean my glasses. Alright, do you guys know that there is a secret in the book of Daniel about what's happening right now? Y'all remember in 2019, I told you guys said that the enemy was going to try and bring Revelation, the book of Revelation, to pass before its time, right? Do you know God warned us about this in the book of Daniel? Y'all going to be like, what? It depends on the Bible you have now, because you know they be taking stuff out. I'm reading from the Septa. Hold on, I got to turn the light over this so I can try and read it. Where is that? Okay, I'm in the Septa, book of Daniel, chapter 11, right? And I'm starting from verse 27. Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 27. And it says, and both these kings' heart shall be to do mischief, and they shall speak lies at the table, but it shall not prosper, for yet the end shall be at the time appointed. So he's telling, if you got to read the whole chapter of the book of Daniel, Daniel's 11, because God is telling you in Daniel's 11, it's between 20 and 28, but you should read the whole chapter. He's telling us that the Antichrist is a king. He's going to be a king, y'all. So so in the book of Daniel, it's telling us the Antichrist is going to be a king, and he's going to be Lucifer's son with Lucifer's spirit in him, just like Yah is God's son, and he has God's spirit in him. And so he's going to be a king. He's going to be some type of great leader. When he comes on the scene, that's going to be our sign. He could be a president of the United States. He could be a Saudi king. He could be anybody, but he's going to be a king. He's going to be an extremely rich, wealthy man. And he's going to be a leader. And he's going to be well known. You know how famous Yeshua was, right? When he was here, especially the last 3.5 years, he was very famous. He was rich too. He was so rich that Judas, I think, was stealing from him, and he knew it, but the rest of them didn't know it, right? So that's your sign. He's gonna be a big leader, or could be a king or a president, right? He's gonna be extremely wealthy and well known. The book of Daniel has secrets in it. Because remember, God showed Daniel everything. And they told Daniel to shut the book and speak no more. So I was like, Daddy, I can't believe this was in the book of Daniel the whole time. Yeah. And then Daniel 11:26 says, yes, they that feed of the portion of his meat shall destroy him, and his army shall overflow, and many shall fall down slain. And both these kings' hearts shall be to do mischief, and they shall speak lies at one table, but it shall not prosper, for yet the end shall be at the time appointed. And then it says in Daniel 11, verse 28, then shall he return into his land with great riches, and his heart shall be against the holy covenant, meaning God's people, and he shall do exploits and return to his own land. What? And then it says, at the time appointed, he shall return and come toward the Nebu, but it shall not be as the former or as the latter. So I looked up that word Nuvu, and I can't understand. It's a desert. So the Antichrist is going to go back to his own land. So what land is that? Where is he from? Nobody knows. He could be from here. He could be from Europe. He could be from Africa. He could be from anywhere. But what's going to happen is the Antichrist is alive and ticking. Right? And the Lord warned us in the book of Daniel, chapter 11, that Lucifer was going to try and bring things to pass, but it is not yet time. So what's going to happen is this virus and stuff is going to die down, like God said, this year, before this year is out, right? And the Lucifer is going to retreat. But like the Lord told me in this other word I'm about to tell y'all, they're going to bring something else back. Because it says he's going to retreat to his own land. And then he's going to come back again to try and bring it back to pass again. And what he did in the former way will be different when he come back the second way. And he's still going to fail. Right? And then the Lord gave me in chapter 11, it says that chapter 11 verses 31. And it says, and arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily lifting up, and they shall place the abomination of desolation. So they're going to almost take over the church. They're going to stop people from praising. Aren't they doing that now? Aren't so many churches are closed down now permanently and temporarily, and only a certain amount of people could go into church? In California, they can't sing in church. It's in this Bible. I mean, it's amazing. And then in from Daniel 11:32, it says, and such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flattery. But the people that do know their Elohim shall be strong and do exploits. Don't a lot of us know the truth? Don't we know what's going on? I'm telling you. Then in Daniel 35, 11:35, it says, and some of them understanding shall fall to try them and to purge and to make them white as snow, even to the time of the end. Isn't purging going on now? See, we think in the book of Daniel ain't going to start until the Antichrist show up. It starts before the Antichrist. Because remember, God told Daniel to shut the book. And he said it would not be revealed until end times. And now we're in end times. We're in end times. This stuff is happening right now. Right now. Then it says in Daniel's 11:36, and the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every Elohim, and shall speak marvelous things against the Elohims of God and against God, and shall prosper till the ignitation he accomplishes, for that he is determined shall be done. Then it says in Daniel 11:37, it says, neither shall he regard the Elohim of his father. Now see, that's what got me. I was like, Daddy, you're Lucifer's father. Although he was the second great I am, he's like, yeah. He was like, yeah. I said, you talking about your own self in the book of Daniel. He giving us a clue that the king will not regard the Elohim of his father, which is our Elohim. I was like, whoa, right? And so then it says, nor will he desire women. Now, I wonder why he won't like women. I'm waiting on that one from God. And then it says, nor regard any Elohim, for he shall magnify himself above all. But in his estate shall he honor an Elohim of forces, and an Elohim of whom his father knew not. So God is telling us he's going to honor this king is going to honor two Elohims. And why does God call them Elohims? Because anything that's in a God-like particle is a God. So Lucifer, in latent terms, is still a God, but he's not the God of heaven like he was with our God. He's the God of the world and kingdom of darkness, right? So there are two gods higher than him. One is Lucifer, we know, and then there's another one, and I can tell you what that one is because it's in my book called The Kingdom of Darkness, The Secret of the Antichrist Kingdom. This other God is going to come from the idol kingdom. The idol kingdom. If you guys got my book, The Secret to the Kingdom of Darkness, which is on in paperback on Amazon, and it's in the ebook on Barnes and Nobles, you will know what I'm talking about. But if you don't have it, go and get it, because I made a good chapter about the idol kingdom. That's over the kingdom, satanic kingdom, where Satan rules, because Lucifer rules up in the idol kingdom. See, his kingdom is something like God. God is in the third heaven, right? Yeshua rules from the second heaven and the second and first levels, and then the firmament, and then the atmosphere, the universe, and here, right? So it's the same thing with Lucifer. He's ruling up in the idol kingdom, which is like his third heaven. And then his son, which is the king, Satan, is ruling like Yah is ruling, right? So, and it says, guys, that his father knew not. So our father don't know these gods that's over him, because once they fell and left the kingdom of God, God wiped the history out of them. You know, in the Bible it says that if you're not in the book of life, your name is not in the book of life. You are wiped out. It's as if you never existed. So when he kicked them all out, he wiped them out. So he wiped everything out about him. So he knows not those gods. I was like, Daddy, you just too heavy for me, right? And so then it says, thus shall he do in the most strongholds with a strange Elohim, whom he shall acknowledge and increase with glory, and he shall cause them to rule over many, and shall divide the land and gain, and at the time of the one shall something, I can't say that word, but anyway, I was like, wow, the secret is in the book of Daniel. Have y'all ever heard anybody teach such a thing? I haven't. I mean, I'm not saying nobody has, but I haven't even heard book scholars. Well, I'm a scholar because I went to college and graduated, and I got 2 more years of Bible school, and then I went to Daddy's Bible school, so I got my master's. Although I got associate spiritually, I got a doctorate spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Yes, second, this I use. Good one. So what y'all think about that? Lucifer is a big yep. Who think he can stand against? That's right, he sure do. So how many of you are shocked about this stuff being in the book of Daniels? All of you who got the seepage, y'all need to read it. King James Bible. It's how many, tell me, show of hands, how many of y'all is shocked that this is in the book of Daniels? How many of y'all shocked? I want to see a show of hands. Let me see a show of hands. Come on now. Okay, that's 2. Nobody else is shocked that this is in the book of Daniels? The church don't even teach. Yeah. That's only 3 people. There's a bunch of y'all on here. Okay. Yeah. So God was telling us in the book of Daniel that Satan and them was going to do this. What? If we was taught this in church, we would know. That's why everybody having these rapture dreams, talking about, I have rapture dreams, Jesus coming this year. He ain't coming this year. Trust me, he is not coming this year or next year, at least up until 2027, because he gave me words for that. Okay? All right, and let me give y'all these words before I forget, because it's like 1:30. All right, I'm going to tell y'all this real quick. God did tell me this, right? He said, it ain't going to be no rapture. It's going to be a gathering. I told y'all this years ago. And that the church is going to be right here, because it says in the book of Revelations, he's going to wear out the church and drink their blood and eat their flesh, right? So, and that's what he's doing. Eureka! Guys, aren't Christians dying from this COVID? A lot of them. And Daddy told me, a lot of people are dying because he either taking them home or they had secret sins. They did not repent. And that's why. So he's either taking you home or they didn't repent. He said it. It's secret sins, right? So they say 453 or 402,000 died already this year. Are you serious? But Daddy did say that it would be triple the amount of people who died last year. So we already in January 24th, for 402,000 people have died this year. We don't know if that's true. But I do know hundreds of thousands have died, not just from COVID, but they just slapping COVID on there, So I'm like, Dad, we got 11 more months to go. Really? So that's why we need to pray. And that's why Daddy had us fast. How many of y'all fast? All of y'all better have fast. All of y'all. All right. So the Lord did tell me this when the Antichrist is about to rise. Because he's already here. He just isn't risen yet. He's going up the ranks slowly. He can't just come. He has to come up the ranks slowly, right? He's not Yah, right? So, okay, good. All of y'all fast. So the Lord said, just before the Antichrist is revealed, and right after he's revealed, he's going to be taking a lot of people home. It's not going to be a rapture, though. It's going to be a gathering. He said he's going to take a lot of people home because he chose them not to live through the tribulation. But he's going to leave many of his righteous here to help the ones that's going to be left here because they were not righteous. He was like, how can I help them to become righteous without righteousness here? So the Holy Spirit is going to still be here with us. As long as there's a righteous seed on this earth, Mama Ru is going to be here. So that lie they tell us in church, the Holy Spirit going to be gone, the devil's a liar. Because Daddy said The only way that he could get the sinners that are going to be left here to deal with the Antichrist is to leave his children. And that's when the 144,000 come in. Then after that, it's 1 million after that. If you read The Secret True Life Book 1, which I have on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles, it'll tell you that. It's 144,000 that will have supernatural powers. The enemy will not be able to kill them. Every time he do, they'll come right back. Then it's going to be 1 million more just as powerful, but with different powers. And these 1,144,000 are going to be used to bring a harvest to God in the end day. So many he's going to be taking home because they was chose not to go through this. And many are going to stay because they were chose to go through this. They were marked as one of the 144,000s or one of the millions. And they're going to have to stay and ride it out until the end when Yah come and Armageddon happen. And like it says in Matthew, when it's all over, Yah goes in his barnyard and finds his remnant. That's what Daddy said. Okay, so now, he gave me this word yesterday. The Lord said, Daddy, let me say it the way you want me to say it. And I'll cover it with the blood issue. I'll cover myself, blood issue. There'll be no retaliation against me or anybody else who's listening. In Yeshua's name. Give me back double oil that I give out to your children in Yeshua's name. Oh, what time is it? Okay. Now, much is about to come. Wait. I'll be right so bad. God, that won't right. Ain't that terrible? Much is about to come up. Wait, is that the economy? Wait, the economy will make a big... Oh, okay. The Lord said, much is about to come. The economy will make a big push down. No, the economy will make a big push power. That I don't know. He didn't tell me what that meant. He just said, much is about to come. The economy will make a big push power. So maybe either the economy is going to go up or it's going to go down with great power. Go up with great power or go down with great power. And he kept showing me these different numbers, like a Dow Jones or stock thing, and I just kept seeing stuff flicking. 1 minute high, 1 minute low. It was like no middle ground. It was either high or low. And he showed me the cryptocurrency, because I had prayed to him about that 3 weeks ago for somebody on YouTube. And he showed me the cryptocurrency, and he showed me that going up high, going low. There was no middle ground on the stock market or the Dow or the cryptocurrency. It would either go up high or go low. So those of you who are into stock and cryptocurrency, when you see it go up high, you need to cash out, because it's going to, and leave a little, because it's going to crash. It's going to go down. And then after a while, it's going to go right back up again. It's not going to be any middle ground with the stocks, the Dow, or cryptocurrency, because I saw it, right? So then the Lord said, and then he said that the enemy is also about to make a big power play. The enemy is about to make a big power play, but he will fail in his agenda. It won't even go far. So that whatever the enemy is about to do is going to be something pretty powerful, because he wants to. It's like I kept seeing, like I saw before, like a Green Bay tree, and it kept wrapping around the earth, and and you didn't know where to cut it. And that's what he wants to do. But God said it's not even going to work. It's not even going to work. So, y'all pray and cancel that out too. Then the Lord said, and it's the third word he gave me about March, because y'all know I gave y'all 2 words about March. He was like, March was going to be a special month. So he said it again. He said, March 2021 is going to be a heavenly spiritual time on this place you are on. So there's going to be a lot of spiritual activity going on in March, good and bad. So I would recommend like the last, well, you could do it anytime in February. You could do it the first week, the second week, the third week, or the last week. Or you could do it the whole month. It's up to you. Be led by the Holy Spirit. But at least do 5 days out of February for March. Because he keeps telling me heavy activity is coming in March and April in the spiritual realm. going to affect us on the earth. So if I were you, I would take 5 days out of the month of March and fast like you did this weekend, like from 6 to 6 or from 12 midnight to 3 p.m. the next day. If you have a hard time doing 6 to 6, at least 5 days out of that month, 5 or 7 days. I hear 7. So 5 or 7 days. And let God know you're fasting for you and your family and everything you have and he gave you for what is coming in March and April, right? And then he said, it cannot change my people. It can. Oh, he said he's going to change his. Oh, okay. He said March and April, the spiritual months, are going to change many of his people's lives. Some good and some not so good. So whatever's going to be happening in March and April, that's what I'm telling y'all to fast 5 to 7 days of February. It's going to change some people's lives for the good, and it's going to change some people's lives for not so good. I was like, Father, let it change minds for good. And my children, grandbaby, family members, so forth like that, in Yeshua's name. You could also put that in your fast in February. Then the Lord said, the rich will fall. The rich will fall. The poor, he said, the rich will fall, and then the poor and the poor at heart will rise. So we're going to see, I don't know if it's going to be March or April or sometime this year, but we're going to start seeing some rich folks fall. We're going to start seeing some rich folks lose their income. And then we're going to start seeing some poor people. And then he says poor at heart, because you might not be poor. You might be, well off, comfortable, whatever, but you could be poor at heart, right? He's going to rise them up. And what God means by poor at heart, he doesn't mean you're a sinner or you're unrighteous or you don't read the Bible. When God talks about us in the Bible, he says we're poor at heart. And what that means is our heart has to go through so much. And demons, getting them out, dealing with Lucifer, all kinds of craziness, emotions. So we're poor at heart. So that's what he means. So he's talking about us, and he's all his children. He's also talking about the poor people out there, and even some of his children that could be poor. He's going to rise them up, right? And then he says, many are in the fire, but will be coming out clean. No ashes, no smoke, but sanctified in Yah. So many people are going through fire right now spiritually, meaning you could be dealing with demons. Probably most are dealing with demons. Or your finances could be crazy. Marriage could be crazy. You're just going through fire. And it seems like every fire you put out, here comes another one. And the fires keep getting bigger. And I know that's how it is for me. Every fire I put out from the enemy, a couple of days, a week go by, he come again. He'd come again. Or I'll get a whole month or two. And then he'd come again. So, and then it seems like the fires get bigger, bigger, bigger. I'm like, why is the fire getting bigger? Because God said we grow. So as we grow, do you know as we grow, the enemy grows with us? As we grow, he sends bigger, powerful, more ambushes. And God said to tell y'all to pray against ambushes, to cancel out the manifestations of ambushes in the spiritual realm, on this earth, under this earth, in this earth with us, in the water, anywhere. Cancel out ambushes, because the enemy has a lot of plans of ambushing us. So I already canceled mine out. So y'all need to do that too. And it's a good thing y'all did the fasting this weekend, because that was part of it too. Daddy didn't tell me didn't tell me to tell y'all all why we needed to fast, but that's one of the things, right? Okay. So many of you who are in the fire, you about to get delivered from the fire of the enemy. You got strange fire around you. And what strange fire will do is it'll cause people not to like you. It will cause people not to be attracted to you. It'll keep your future spouse at bay. It'll mess with your finances. What else? It'll mess with all kinds of stuff. That's a sign you got strange fire, when people don't want to be around you. People don't want to be bothered with you. It's just something about you they don't like. Or they try and get close to you, but it's something that's stopping them. Because I had strange fire around me when I was dealing with them demons and stuff. So if I'm speaking to a person that's doing this strange fire, so you need to cancel out the manipulation and manifestation of strange fire coming from the spiritual realm of darkness and from the marine kingdom and anywhere else Lucifer is in Yeshua's name, and cancel with the blood of Yeshua and ask God to replace it with His sanctifying righteous fire in Yeshua's name. So the Lord said many will come out of out of the fire this year, right? And then the Lord said many have been praying to me, and it seemed, about different stuff for a long time, and it seems like I have not answered them, but I have answered them. But what my children need to understand, there is a fierce heavenly battle in the spiritual realm. He said, but soon, very soon, long-awaited prayers shall be answered. And he said, so anticipate goodness and good. He said, anticipate goodness and good and happy outcome. So many people have been praying to God for a long time, and they think He hasn't answered. Some of you have even stopped praying, maybe forgot about it, but He hasn't. And He said there has been and there is a big spiritual heavenly battle in the spiritual realm that's preventing many people's prayers from coming. But soon, very soon, long-awaited prayer shall be answered. So God said to anticipate for goodness and good happy outcome. So to anticipate means that something's coming, but you don't know when it's coming, right? But it's coming. So He said for us all to anticipate. So I don't know about y'all. I'm anticipating. I'm waiting. All right. And then He said COVID-19 will end. COVID-19 will end, but they will come with another shortly after that will be worse. And that's when He told me to tell y'all about Daniel's 11. So didn't I show y'all twice the Antichrist was going to try and bring things to pass in Daniel 11? Read it for yourself. Best if you got the Sefer, because the Sefer tell you the truth. I mean, the old King James Bible will tell you the truth too. Get that 1611 I got on Amazon. That definitely got some goodies in it, right? So then the Lord said, just know it's not yet time for Yah to come. He said, just know it's not yet time for Yah to come. It will be a little while longer before He comes. Now, when, I don't know. Nobody knows but Daddy. Then the Lord said, and let the church know He's coming to clean up the Christ-like church first, before any rapture or gathering. And then the Lord said that my will be here for the tribulation. Oh, okay. So what He's saying is Yah is coming to clean up the church first before the big part of, because we're already in tribulation, but the big part of it, when Yah is coming and stuff like that. The Lord said He has to come and clean the church up first. He has to come and clean the church before He could take the church. And then the Lord says some will be taken away, but many will stay to face the Antichrist. So He said all these people having dreams, it's not to say they're not dreaming of a rapture or a gathering. They are dreaming of it, but they think it's coming now. It can't. Because if you read your Bible like I do, you will know it cannot come until Yah comes to clean the church up. He ain't cleaned no church up. The church is in disarray. He ain't clean no church up. You're gonna know when He clean that church up. Everybody gonna be righteous. Everybody gonna be honest. People gonna have integrity. People gonna be worshiping God constantly. Churches gonna be filled with God. People gonna be trying to live right. People like us is gonna be sought after because we gonna have the answers and solution from God for people. We gonna know how to bring people to God. All that stuff. That's when you know Yah's coming to clean up the church. People ain't fornicating no more. All these big time pastors is working for the devil. Out, and He done replaced them with His good, righteous people. That's how you gonna know. So don't believe these people when they're telling you Yah coming this year and next year, because He ain't coming in the next 10 years. I know that, because Daddy said that, right? And then He has to clean up the church first. Then the AMAXON comes, the Antichrist, and all of that stuff, right? He got to clean the church up because God got to clean the church up. And then after he clean the church up, some people are going to be leaving and then some going to stay because you anointed. You chosen to stay. And the Antichrist will rise. Then y'all going to come back for those people after he defeats the Antichrist and throw them in the furnace. You know? So these people are being deceived, thinking Yah's coming this year and next year. He got to clean up his church. And that's how you know they don't know the Bible. Although they show you scriptures in the Bible to compare about the rapture, they don't really know the Bible. Because if they knew the Bible, they would know that he is not coming for anybody until he first come and clean the church. Then when he clean the church, it's going to be a great revival. Then after that, whoever is chosen to go will go. And whoever is chosen to stay, to lead people to God, will stay. And the Antichrist is coming in between that time. Then he coming back again for a great war to defeat him, put him in the furnace, and then take his remnant that's in the barnyard, like it says in Matthew 24. This is how you know people do not know the Bible. I don't care how many scriptures they show you that lines up with a rapture or gathering. They do not know the Bible. If they telling you, Yah is coming this year and next year or the year after, they don't know because the great harvest has to happen first, and he has to clean up the church. That's in the Bible. So if you following people and they telling you about the Yah's coming and all this crap, you better run. And pray for their souls because they don't know the word. Yes, people see the rapture. I've seen gatherings and stuff. You know, and yes, Daddy's showing people that. But he's not telling them. They talking about, oh, from my dream, God said this shit. And people giving dates. And in the Bible, doesn't it clearly say that nobody knows the day or the hour but God? And you better pray you're not pregnant or a baby suckling off your breast. You better pray it's not in the winter months. Right? So if nobody knows, how is God telling us ordinary children of his when he coming? People are giving dates. Remember that Harold Campy guy? He dead now. He had people selling their houses, donate millions of dollars to his butt, gave a date, had everybody in fear, and it done come and going. He died a year after that because God got tired of his butt. 3 times in a row he did that. Ruined people's lives. The Bible says nobody knows the day or the hour but God. Stop listening to these false speakers telling you God said he coming in October, November, this year. They are lying. It's the devil talking to them. You need to get them the scripture that's in the Bible. No one knows the day or the hour but God. And that rapture cannot happen until the church is cleaned up in the great revival. Period. And they need to shut their doggone channels down and take their platforms off and go sit with God. And here go Marcus Rogers again. Somebody sends me a video, right? He done repented and everything. Now he talking about he ain't repenting because God told him Donald Trump is still going to win. I'm like, yay. I said, Daddy, I'm finished. I can't do no more for that man. I give him to you because I've been praying for him. I said, God, he yours. He yours. I don't know I don't know who is talking to Marcus Rogers. We really need to pray for this man. Give him to God. I don't know who's talking to him. It ain't my God. Because Daddy told me Trump is never going to be president again. He even told me they might not even impeach him, guys. They might not even impeach him. Because they might not even impeach him. He may run for office for something else. But he ain't never going to be president again. And they keep delaying his impeachment because Daddy said they trying not to impeach him. They really don't want to impeach him. It was all a smoke screen. If he get impeached, I'll be shocked. I'd be shocked. And Daddy said he ain't gonna do no time in jail for his crimes until after he leaves this earth. That's exactly what he told me, and I told y'all that. You know, it's ridiculous. So pray for Marcus because I don't know what God he talking to, but I know it ain't our God. It's not our God. It's not our God. And he just kept telling me Marcus Rogers is very strong-willed. And he's full of pride and haughtiness. And he said that his followers is starting to see it. But still, a lot of his followers still believe in him. And they believe him that Trump is going to win. But a lot of his followers is starting to see what he really dealing with. And it's not God he talking to. It's not. How is Trump going to get in office? How is he going to get... I already told you something gonna happen with you know who, and then you know who is gonna take you know who place. It's written on my Facebook, okay? God told me that in December. And then I confirmed it with my brother in the Lord. And he prayed, and God told him to tell me it was him that said that. You know? Marcus need to come off of the ministry for a minute, maybe a month, and go sit down with God, get his head right. Because somebody talking to him, and it ain't our father. I can guarantee you that, because Daddy told me over and over again that Trump will never be president. He will be ex-president, but he will never be president again. Just like he told me Obama wouldn't be president again. But he said Obama still had a prophecy that he had to bring to pass, and that has happened. Is he president again? No, but he's been doing a lot of stuff. So just like with Obama, he's telling me again with Trump. So Trump's not going to be president again. So I pray Marcus Rogers get his head right. I'm serious, because people are starting to look at him as a false prophet. And that's not a name you want to wear. Because being labeled as a false prophet, and you keep going the way you going, and you ain't repenting, it's hard to come back from that. You could lose your ministry. Let me tell you something. God could take Marcus Rogers' ministry from him if he keep doing this crap. So pray for him. I don't know who he talking to. Pray for him. I ain't never seen nobody like that. He's so anointed. He done so much for God. And to turn like this, I've never seen that in a true anointed person. It's crazy. Trying to warn him, now they are waking up. Oh, some of his followers trying to warn him? Wow. What happens before destruction? Pride. Pride. Yeah, God has to deal with him. Satan is fooling a lot of people. You know, it's not to say that Trump not going to run for something. You know, they talking about he want to run for governor of Georgia. I was like, Daddy, let me get out of here, because the runoff comes next year. I was like, God, let me get out of here. I don't want y'all to be no governor. Yeah, but you know, Trump ain't supposed to live that long. I told y'all that. So we gonna see what happens. All right, so I gotta go, right? So I just came to tell y'all this. So I have to go now. So I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Orders going out today, and all you ordered in the last couple of days going out Thursday or Friday. If anybody ordered today, tomorrow, Wednesday, going out Thursday or Friday, no matter how many orders I have. Look for my great sale either after 8 o'clock tonight or after 11 o'clock tomorrow. Okay? He's being very defensive, saying, took at all the things I said that Cain, and he took. Yeah. It's something wrong there. I don't know how. I don't know what creeped into him. I don't know. And I don't know why he idolizes Trump like that. He needs to learn that Donald Trump is a demon incarnate. And that Donald Trump is down with all of this stuff that's happening. They all in it together. They in the same jacuzzi. Come on. Donald Trump playing people. Playing people. Appreciate, thank you for the tea. You're welcome. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Shalom.